Hello guys, welcome to today's class. I am Charlie. It is lovely to be guiding you all today. Today's class is going to be around 30 minutes. It's going to be accessible for all levels. So if you're a complete beginner to yoga, please don't worry. I will guide you through everything that we're going to be doing. So every posture there will be a series of cues, so you'll know where different body parts are going, what the focus is behind the posture, and so on. I do recommend for anyone with sensitive knees to find yourself something soft that you can place under them from time to time. So a towel is a really great use for this, so you don't need yoga props. Household items are really great for alternative props. And then just a little about me. So I'm a Staffordshire-based yoga teacher. I also have a YouTube channel, Yoga with Charlie. So if you do enjoy this class and you're looking to continue practicing during lockdown, then please come and join me over on YouTube. And then we'll just give it a couple more minutes just to let everyone else come on and join. If you do have any questions, please pop them in the chat box at the bottom, as I've got a couple minutes so I can answer any of those for you. If you're unsure of what to expect, maybe this is your first time practicing and you just want a little bit more reassurance, then hopefully I can give that to you. It's great to see so many of you are joining. And as we have a couple of minutes, I'll give you a little bit of an idea of the style of practice that we will be going through today. So I teach Vinyasa Flow, which basically means that it is a continuous movement from posture to posture. So I will guide you through transitions so you always know how to enter into and come out of each posture. The class is going to be a little bit like a curve. So we start grounded, it's very gentle. We begin to build a little bit of speed, a little bit of heat, and we come to an eventual peak at the top of the curve, at the very peak of the practice. And then in the last sort of 10 or so minutes, I'll begin to bring the energy of the class down so that you feel ready, and then we'll have a couple minutes for Shavasana. And for Shavasana, I always recommend to have a blanket or something soft on side so that you can support the body. And obviously I can't hear what is going on in your space, so if you do want to play your own music during class, you're very welcome to. You can have whatever you would like in your space. I always recommend lighting a candle, just making the whole experience a little bit more tranquil. And we'll just give it a few more minutes. So for those of you that are joining us, I always recommend having some water on side as well. So if you do need to quench your thirst at any time, you've got that on hand. And we'll just give it a few more minutes, just to let anybody else who would like to join get themselves on Facebook. It's also worth being aware that any postures that I do offer in class, they're always optional. You will hear me from time to time say option 2 or option 2. And that just means that you can decide to what extent you take the posture. So you can either take it super relaxed today, or you may be looking for a little bit more of a challenge, and that's always there. There's never any pressure to do what you think you need to. It's not a competition in this class. It really is just about moving your body, tuning into your breath, and having fun with it. So it doesn't have to be a super serious yoga practice. It can really be what you make of it. And if you are already sitting down on your mat or in your space, as we give it a final few minutes, begin to tune into your breath. Begin to check in with your body. And take note of how you're feeling, where you're feeling it. If you're working with any injuries, become aware of those areas of the body that might need a little bit more love and a little bit more kindness. And as I can't be there with you to manage your injuries, it's always good just to check in beforehand so that you are already prepared, already aware of what you're working with, the limitations of your body, so that you can take care of yourself throughout this class. Continue to breathe deeply as you're sitting here. Start to lengthen your exhales. It's a very simple breathing technique, but it works wonders with calming the body down. So you can take these next few moments to forget about whatever has been going on this morning. So you can tune all of that out and dial in to this time. So you can be totally present for this next 30 minutes. Right, and as we are at the 2 o'clock mark, we will get started. We'll begin in a comfortable seat, and that can be cross-legged or it can be wherever you feel most supported. Bring the left arm, left hand down by your side. Let the head tilt to the left. And with an inhale, reach the right arm up and over. So you begin to feel a stretch down the right side of the body. Take a deep breath in. Lift the chest. And as you exhale, you might find you can create a little bit more space. Bend further to the left side. Take another breath in. And as you exhale and let go of the breath, let go of the body. Stay for another breath in exactly the same way. Exhale all of the air from the lungs. Lower the right arm and use the left hand to lift the head back into neutral. So it's very lazy for head and neck. Then we'll switch sides. Right hand comes down to right side. Let the head tilt to the right. Inhale, sweep the left arm up and over. Find a stretch into the left side body. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go of the breath, let go of the body. So there's no need to be strong in this posture. You really can just let yourself relax into it. Stay for another breath here. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Lower the left arm and use the right hand to lift the head back up. We'll come into some twists. Bring the right hand to the left knee. The left hand comes behind you for support. Take an inhale, lift up from your crown. As you exhale, begin to twist. Roll the left shoulder back. Take another breath in, sitting up tall. Exhale to find a little bit more of a twist. Take one more breath here. Inhale deeply. Exhale to twist. And with the next breath in, unwind the body. Switching sides, left hand comes to right knee, right hand is behind you. Inhale, before you begin to move, lengthen the torso. As you exhale, roll the right shoulder back, begin twisting to the right side. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, finding a little bit more rotation. Final breath here. Inhale deeply. Exhale all the air out and unwind the body. Uncross the legs and come into tabletop, hands and knees position. The wrists are below the shoulders, knees are about hips width. Moving through cats and cows. With your inhale, the belly lowers, the hips tilt, gaze forwards. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, the spine rounds, look towards your knees. Inhale, the belly lowers, roll the shoulders back, gaze forwards. Exhale, rounding the spine and draw the navel towards the back. Inhale, belly lowers, coming into a little back bend. Exhale, rounding the spine, lifting the back of the heart. Inhale, the belly lowers, roll the shoulders back. And exhale, rounding the spine. Come to a neutral spine. That doesn't always mean flat, it just means where you're most at ease. With an inhale, reach the right arm up, twist as you open. Thread the right arm underneath the left, lower the right shoulder and lower the head. And extend the left arm to the top of the mat. So you come to thread the needle. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, let the body soften into this position. Take another breath in. With the next breath out, soften a little further. Final breath in position. At the end of your exhale, bring the left hand back towards the face and press yourself out of the pose. Reach the right arm up straight away to counter twist and lower the right hand. Switching sides, the left arm lifts, inhale as you open. Exhale, thread left arm under right, lower the shoulder, lower the head. And the right arm extends to the top of the mat. Take a breath in. As you exhale out, settle the body into the posture. Deep breath in. Exhale out, softening a little further. Inhale deeply. At the end of the exhale, bring the right hand close to the face and press yourself out of the pose. Left arm lifts up to counter twist. Lower the left hand. Beginning to draw figures of 8 with the body. Sending the weight over the wrists and then back into the knees as you come into the lower curve of the figure 8. And we're just readying the wrists and the knee joints, but in particular the wrists, so that they are prepared to take our weight. And if you've been moving in the same direction, begin to switch directions so you're drawing your figure of 8 backwards. Continuing to breathe deeply, so you're maintaining that awareness of what the breath is doing, playing a little bit more of an active role in your breathing. Start to wind down this movement, coming back to center, back to neutral. Tuck the toes, press into the hands, press into the toes, and the hips lift. As the hips lift, send the weight into the feet. Keep pressing through the hands, and eventually start to extend the legs. Look towards your toes. Downward facing dog. As you come to downward facing dog, it's okay if the heels aren't on the ground. It's okay if the legs aren't fully extended. Come to a place that is available to you right now. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Lift the gaze and look forwards. And tiptoe the feet towards the hands. Forward fold. And if you're much taller than me, which is probably likely, the knees may need to bend quite generously to bring the hands close to the floor. Take opposite hand to opposite elbow and begin to sway from side to side. Let the head hang heavy. Very gentle rocks from side to side. And if the legs are feeling like they want to extend all the way, that's also an option. But it's not essential if the hamstrings are feeling quite tight. Take a final breath here. As you exhale, come to stillness and release the hands from the elbows. Bend the knees if they aren't already. Round the back. And with an inhale, roll the body up to come to stand. Really take your time here. So you're letting the spine stack, the vertebrae align. Roll the shoulders down the back and settle into your stance. Begin to stand very strong, so you activate the legs, really press down through the feet. With an inhale, lift the arms overhead. As you exhale, fold forwards, hinge from the hips. Inhale, come up halfway, so we bring chest parallel to the ground. Exhale, lower the hands. Step the right foot back, lower the right knee. If you have sensitive knees, place something underneath the right knee. And as you inhale, lift the arms up. Press into the front foot and the back knee. Lift the rib cage so you're growing a little bit taller. Stay for another breath. And with the exhale, lower the hands. Step back for plank pose. Shoulders stack the wrists. Take a breath in plank. And as you exhale, lower the knees. Shift the body forwards. Elbows bend, lower down to the belly. Bring the arms forwards and align the elbows underneath the shoulders. Press into the forearms to lift the chest. Sphinx pose. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. One more breath in position. And as you exhale, lower the chest back down. Hands come underneath the shoulders, toes tuck. Press up to tabletop. Peel the knees off the mat as the hips lift. And press through the hands, send the weight into the feet for downward facing dog. This time you may be feeling a little bit more ready for it, so you can begin to move into your downward dog a little bit more. Pedal out the legs. Shift the weight from both feet and both hands. Take a breath to settle in. Step the right foot in between the hands. Lower the back knee. Place something under the back knee if there's sensitivity there. And with an inhale, lift the arms, low lunge. Tuck the tailbone. Lift the rib cage. So it's a very active posture. There's a lot going on here. Take a full breath in. As exhale out, lower the hands, step back for plank pose. Take a breath in plank, really press through the floor. Exhale, lower the knees. The body shifts forwards as the elbows bend, lower down to your belly. And walk the arms forwards to find Sphinx. If you have any lower back sensitivity, separate the feet slightly and press the tops of the legs and pubic bone into the mat so you create a little bit more space for the low back. Take another breath in. Exhale all of the air out. And once more, inhale deeply. Exhale, lower the chest. Bring the hands below the shoulders, tuck the toes, press up to tabletop. Lift the hips, come back to downward facing dog. Staying for 5 steady breaths here. And you can make those breaths as fast or as slow as feels right for you. And at the end of your 5th exhale, look forwards and tiptoe the feet towards the hands, find forward fold. Exhale all the air out, bend the knees, and very slowly with an inhale, roll the body up to stand. As you come all the way up, roll the shoulders down the back, take a full exhale. Inhale, the arms lift up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips. Inhale, come up halfway. And the hands can be free or the hands can come to the shins here. Exhale, lower the hands. This time, right foot steps back, lower the right knee. Place something underneath the knee if you need to. Inhale, lift the arms, low lunge. We're adding on this time. Bring hands into prayer. Prayer to heart center. Take an inhale, lengthen the torso. Exhale, twist to the left. Squeeze the thighs together if you're feeling a little bit wobbly. You have the option to stay here, or if you'd like to take it further, bring the right elbow to the outside left knee. So you hook the elbow on the outside. Take an inhale in position. Exhale, roll the left shoulder back. Find a little bit more of a twist. Inhale deeply. Exhale as you twist. Next inhale, unwind the body. Come back through center, lower the hands. Tuck the back toe and lift the back knee. Find your balance and lift the arms. High lunge. Press into the ball of the back foot for stability. And align the front knee on top of the ankle. Take another breath here. With the next exhale, turn out the back foot. So you align the bridge of the back foot with the front heel and open the arms out to a T shape for warrior 2. And the head can look over the front fingertips, or you can look to the side, so head is in neutral. Begin to press down through both feet so the legs are very strong here. And flip the front palm. And like you're painting the ceiling, inhale, reach up. Paint the ceiling as you come back. Find reverse warrior, so the right hand can come towards the right leg as the left arm reaches up. Take a full breath in. Find a stretch down the left side of the body. As you exhale, come back through warrior 2. Lower both of the hands to frame the front foot and step back for plank pose. Take a breath in position. Exhale, the knees lower. Shift forwards, bend the elbows, lower down to the belly. Walk the hands forwards, pressing into the forearms for Sphinx pose, making any adjustments you need to support the low back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all of the air out. Lower the chest. Hands come below the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Press up into tabletop. The hips lift. Come to downward facing dog. Finding small movements here. So we encourage the body to open up into the posture rather than just staying still. Continue to deepen your breath. Next, inhale, the right foot steps forwards. Lower the left knee. Pad the knee if you need to. And with the inhale, arms lift. Low lunge. Begin to press into the front heel and the back knee so you feel very grounded through the legs. Bring the hands into prayer. Prayer to heart center. Take a breath in, lengthen the torso. Exhale, twist to the right. And you have the option to stay here like before. Or if you'd like to take it further, left elbow hooks around the outside right knee. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the right shoulder back and open out into a twist. Take another breath in. Exhale, find a little bit more of a twisting action. And with the next breath in, unwind the body, come back through center. Lower the hands, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, finding balance. Inhale, arms lift, high lunge. Press into both feet so the legs are very stable here. Keep reaching up through the arms, take a full breath in. With the next exhale, turn out the back foot. Align the bridge of the back foot with the front heel. Arms open out to a T shape. And the gaze can be looking forwards or looking to the side. I always recommend choosing the position that feels kindest to your neck. Press down through both feet, both legs are strong. Flip the front palm, the right hand this time. And like you're painting the ceiling, inhale, reach forwards, come up and back for reverse warrior. And the left hand can come to the left leg. Inhale, reach up through the right arm, lengthen right side body. Exhale, come back through warrior two. Lower both hands to frame the front foot and step back for plank pose. Take a full breath in. Exhale, knees lower. Shift the body forwards and bend the elbows lower all the way down to the belly. Bring the hands either side the face. Hug elbows into the side ribs. And begin to activate the legs. So you're pressing the legs into the mat. Inhale, the chest lifts for Bhujangasana Cobra pose. Relax the shoulders away from your ears and soften your jaw. So if you've started to do yoga with your face and you're tensing and you're scrunching, let it go. Take another breath in. Exhale, lower the torso. Bring the hands back either side the ribs. Keep the knees grounded and press all the way up into tabletop. Let the hips come down to the heels and lower the forehead to the mat. Child's pose, Balasana. Begin to check in with yourself as you come down to child's. Take this as an opportunity to regulate your breathing, to slow everything down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the air from the lungs. Walk the hands in towards the knees so you come to kneeling. And swing the legs all the way forwards. Lower yourself all the way down to the back. As you come to lie down on the back, bend both knees and bring the feet close to the backs of the sits bones, backs of the hips. Reach the fingertips for the heels so that you can measure for bridge pose. Press the feet into the floor and lift the hips, low back, middle back, and parts of the upper back. So you're just resting on your shoulders and your feet. Press the feet into the floor a little bit more. Lift the hips a little higher. Take a full breath in. Holding for 2 more breaths, cultivating a little bit more internal heat. Final breath in. As you exhale, roll down the back, starting from the upper back, mid back, low back, and finally the hips come down to the ground. Hug both knees in towards the chest and begin to rock from side to side, massaging the spine, all of the bones and muscles in the back body. Take a deep breath in, full breath out. Keep the right leg hugged into the body and extend the left leg down to the mat. Draw the right leg across the body over to the left side so you bring yourself into a twist. And extend the right arm to the right side. And the head can stay in neutral, looking towards the ceiling. Or you can turn the head so it looks towards the right fingertips. Begin to settle in. And notice if there's any resistance towards the posture. Can you relax into that resistance? Begin to slow down the breath even more. Next breath in, come out of the twist, bring the right knee back in towards the chest. And bring the left leg to meet it, both legs hug in. Keep the left leg hugged in, extend the right leg down to the mat. Draw the left leg across the body to the right side. Come into supine spinal twist. The left arm extends to the left side. And the gaze can be in neutral or over to the left. Continue to deepen the breath. Let the body become very heavy. Let go of any holding on, letting go of tension. And allowing your whole body to begin resting. With the next inhale, come out of the twist, Hug both knees in towards the chest. Hug the legs very tightly. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, release the legs down to the mat. Extend them down. Soften the arms either side of the body. Come into Shavasana, final posture for today's practice, otherwise known as corpse pose. So you can begin allowing the physical body to come to complete stillness. Allow the mind to begin to still also. Begin bringing your awareness back to your body. Start to move the fingers and toes, rolling out the ankles and the wrists. Reach the arms overhead. Find a full body stretch. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Bring the body into a ball. And roll over onto one side. Staying there for a few moments. Become aware of the space around you. And when you're ready, come back to a comfortable seat with the eyes remaining closed. And bring your awareness back to the present, back to your environment. Taking a few final breaths, savoring this sense of relaxation. And thanking yourself for this time that you've spent cultivating peace and supporting your mental and physical well-being. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. And I hope that you all have an enjoyable rest of your day and that you're all safe and well. Bye guys.